Hello everybody, this is a commentary on a game of Husky Raid in Halo Infinite. I apologize. I have been in the middle of transitioning after a 2-year period of steady work into looking for work in a new field, so YouTube has taken a back burner for quite some time. Hopefully I'm going to pick up the pace again, especially in 2024. This channel is going to get a major renovation. So this was a Husky Raid map, very Bioshock elemental map. I really love the aesthetics of this mode in general. The maps have been a ton of fun to play on. I always liked Husky Raid, but Infinite has really perfected this mode. So I spawn on West Base. I've got the Sentinel Beam and the pistol. I am charging top mid, planting grenades. Quickly weaken triplet, get taken out by a bouncing grenade on top mid. And we are quickly assaulting their base. And we grab the flag to attempt to cap early, but then they pick up the flag over there. Firing down long. There's a nice kill, long range pocket rocket. And we get a nice capture. 2 rockets left in the clip. Got 1 shot left and an incredibly awesome extermination with a single shot rocket pulling the flag. And we are going to secure ourselves this second cap. What a clutch move. I think we may in fact narrowly have lost this match, but it was a very intense and fun match throughout. Husky Raid, everything you do matters. An objective in general is more skill-based than Slayer because you have to position correctly. Communication is everything. A single bad moment of communication, you will lose your flag, you will lose your hill. So I'm using the shroud screen to block their access to seeing the flag. It's not going to block their bullets, but it will keep them from the line of sight of the flag. Picking up a hammer, and I've got a BR, just keeping them trapped at a distance and suppressing their rushes. Take out Toxic. They have a drop shield on their side of the map, so I throw grenades over it. Simpson has a canister, and he throws it at their base. They're using the shroud screen too. Shroud screen's very important in CTF. Definitely important to position yourself strategically. Those rockets do take out one of their players, but I don't get lucky enough to get another extermination with a single rocket. Spawning on our west base, I died by landing. I have shock rifle, and I've got to keep them suppressed again. I'm playing suppression most of the time. A nice double kill right there. Waiting for their hammer to turn the corner so I can quickly pop his head off, but he hides behind cover. I have a bulldog, so I have to play defensive because they are still all rushing, and I have a great tool of suppression, which is the shock rifle, which is extremely powerful, absolutely lethal in the right hands. He's one shot, the hammer, and I call him out. And our rockets guy and our sniper are engaging, but they are charging flag, and my shotgun just outright misses him. It does keep him weak, so we clean him up, but now they're about to pull our flag, and we're just tossing grenades everywhere. The plasma pistol gets fired because it has a slightly delayed shot, so you kind of have to treat the plasma pistol like a Spartan laser and time your charge shot. I feel like they unjustly nerfed it too much. Already there are so many powerful weapons in Infinite. Infinite has the most powerful sandbox since Halo 1, so they really could afford to buff more of the weapons. And now we're just getting fire rained down in all directions. We're ahead 2-0, but we have to be careful because they can still do rushes. Firing Hydra, but they are keeping me well supplanted with those grenades, so I have to keep them suppressed again. Most of my role this last few minutes have been suppressor, just keeping them one shot with the Hydra, and I have a plasma rifle to quickly take out their shields. I'm switching to my manual fire for close range. You want to use manual fire close range with the Hydra, and your lock-on for longer to medium range. The close, non-tracking missiles will kill faster. I drop my Hydra and decide to go with sword, going down terminal, and I clean up 40. Try to do a sword grapple, and I'm stuck at their side. I kill this guy by their flag. I'm not going to pick it up, but I distract them long enough to keep their flag off their base. They are all charging to top mid base. They are swarming through east base. They're about to go all the way through I should have picked up that threat sensor so they couldn't charge without us knowing their position. The equipment in Infinite is amazing. It has so many multifaceted functions. The grapple shot, the repulsor, the threat seeker, and apparently the repair field's like a multifunctional regenerator. They really, like 343 Industries needs credit. The equipment in Halo Infinite, it slaps. It is so awesome. It adds so much variety to gameplay. There is just so many ways you can use all the equipment in this game. Even the drop shield, which is easily the worst equipment in the game, can still be useful. It can still have multifaceted purposes. Because you have multiple of them, and although eventually you run out, you can still use several of them, so it gives you an additional layer. And the Shroud Screen is its own bubble shield. The Shroud Screen, when they first debuted the Shroud Screen, I thought it was going to be completely useless because it's not an actual bubble shield. But it's so effective at hiding you from the enemy. It's so effective at allowing you to set up defensive positions that it functions in Infinite in a lot of ways like another bubble shield. And that's a lot of how they're using it in this game. Because look at, we're unable to see half of the map because they Shroud Screened us and they just picked up the flag. And now they're not in the lead, but they're catching up. And look, what a great rush right there. Now, I should not have charged with Stalker with the hammer. That was a big mistake. So I'm down, and they're charging on West Base. I'm holding as best as I can, and this guy is just charging full stop. And I got shocked, but they are hammering me from West Base. Pick up a wingman because I got some body shots on him. Throw a Shroud Screen so we can slowly advance. Trying to clean up this guy, and I clean up Triplet. I'm about to die because I just missed my shot, so I'm down. We are still in the lead by 1, but we cannot afford to let them get another flag. We have to keep them on the defensive. So, since I have the threat sensor and the Sentinel Beam, I decide to play defensive, try to play smart, and keep them away from our base. I throw a threat sensor, so if they flank, we will see them. Now I gotta really keep them on the defensive. I'm using assault rifle, but long range is not gonna do much. Try to stop their hammer. The hammer has obscene range. Look at how far he took me out from. So at least with my sensor, I was able to alert my teammates. I fire a skewer at their shock rifle, just miss, and he just misses me. So I'm trying to keep their shock rifle kept in the corner because he can take us all out if he manages to get a good angle. I pick up the Mangler, and that Shroud Screen gave him perfect cover to flank with the hammer. And he takes out 2 of our guys before we take him down, spawning with a skewer and disruptor. I pick up the Mangler again, and they're about to flank for sure. I'm trying to suppress with the Mangler, but it was pretty sloppy shots, to be honest. I gotta reload my skewer and play smarter. That's why I throw the Shroud Screen, so now they have to flank because they can't see our flag on the sight line. We're all patrolling on West Base. They're coming top mid, and I just keep that Shroud Screen down so they cannot see. But they also throw one near us, so it's a very difficult moment because we can't see when they're flanking. And they had a great rush with multiple Sentinel Beams and Heat Waves. They instantly clear us out, and they're grabbing our flag. That was a very good push by them. Now, I'm firing Heat Wave, but I'm a bit too far away for it to be useful. Pick up that sniper, and unfortunately, I don't see where their flag is, where they're carrying our flag. So I'm aiming one side with snipe, but I really got to get moving because I've been playing defensive most of this game, but at this point, it would not hurt to assist my team a bit closer to the fray. And that was a good snipe there, but the other snipes were pretty sloppy. Going top mid again on the bridge. This is a good spot if you can maintain it. Very good, easy to catch them off spawn, but they can catch you off spawn very easily too. As you can see, I just got poked. And I really should be defensive here because I'm no shield, and they're definitely going to come and flank me. Take out Yaboy. They have a drop shield, which is keeping them safe. They're charging on the right. In fact, 2 of them on the right, and I'm about to get destroyed. Hopefully I can clean him up. Unfortunately, I do not. And he has an insane double kill and grabs our flag. And they are going bottom mid. And then they instantly rocket me out spawn, and we clean this guy up, but they are just hammering our base now with shots and skewers and cinder blocks. And I'm definitely a bit too aggressive right here because they're cleaning me up like left and right. They're cleaning us up right now. And they're just grabbing that flag. Tie game. We are now caught up 2-2, and they already have our flag. Fire rockets. Fire a second rocket, and it misses, and I choke with the shock rifle. He's going for our flag, and he has shotty in our base. Cleans up a lot of them. Weakens the Winter Scribs. Trying desperately to stop their push. And I managed to stop their runner, but they have the flag well outside the base and are just effectively suppressing us. Spawning in West Base again. Firing Cinder Shot, but that was a good game and they won. That's all I have to say for now, and stay tuned for more commentary.